to Realm of Curiosities. Today's artifact reveal comes from an old Civil War encampment. It is known as Camp Milton here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before the reveal, I'm going to share some details with you and give you a little tour of the place. It's one of the nicer parks here in Jacksonville. So let me show you around. So behind me is a replica farmhouse that would have most likely have been located in this area. Camp Milton was named after John Milton, who was the governor of Florida during the Civil War. And honestly, what's kind of hard to believe is in this area there were 8,000 Civil War soldiers. And looking around, it's kind of hard to imagine 8,000 individuals that were camped out here. What's also cool is that there are fortifications that still stand from that time period, and I'm gonna take you there, and you can see what's left. Let's continue. What's really interesting about this area is these trees were planted from seedlings from locations during the Civil War that are significant. Check some of these out. This is a Battery Park live oak. This tree says here, grew from the seed, handpicked from the Ulysses S. Grant sycamore. This tree grew from a seed handpicked from the Harriet Beecher Stowe white ash. And this tree, it says here, was grown from seed handpicked from one of the Gettysburg American sycamore trees. This area has quite a bit of them. All right, let's take you to the fortifications, and then the artifact reveal. Okay, I had to show you this last one. This is a white oak from Lincoln's tomb. This tree grew from a seed taken from the white oak growing by Lincoln's tomb. Though I don't really see it in front of me. These are pine trees. I'm assuming maybe had to be cut down at some point. I don't think it's that one right there. That looks like it would have been pine tree also. Not totally sure. It's either still here. It might be this. I'm not sure. I'm not a botanist. But anyways, I guess it really was here at one point. All right. Let's move on. It's a beautiful day out here in Florida. It's a little muggy, but it's not too bad. And there are a lot of bugs, but it's that time of the year. I'm kind of used to it. If you're ever out here, come visit this park. It's really quiet too. Peaceful. Not many folks around. It almost feels like you have it to yourself. Now headed towards the old fortifications. We have some squirrels fighting out here. All right, see you soon. what's kind of wild to think is this is what Florida was like. These soldiers had to walk through here, clear out some land. It's kind of wild to think about looking at this. It says here, just to summarize, the berm was constructed of logs and dirt, probably with a stockade on the west side. And if we look over this point here, stretched along this area. Let me show you a better spot. So I'm not sure if the camera can convey this, but there's a bit of a mound that crosses right here, and that would have been the berm that would have stretched out alongside the perimeter of the camp. And it would have kept going and going. Obviously, it was probably a little taller than that back then. Time has taken its toll. But it's still pretty cool to see some remaining fortifications. So again, I don't think this video is doing it justice, really, but standing here, you can see the mounds around this area. About that tall. It's not very accurate, but you can just see it. It just keeps going and going and going. That's really interesting. And now for our artifact reveal. Now here are some Civil War relics that were not found here at this camp or this park. We have a plate fragment, an old shot piece there, part of a buckle. I'm sure if you went digging around here, you could probably find some items that are similar to what I have. All right, everyone. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed our artifact reveal. What a beautiful place this is. If you're ever in Jacksonville, come find Camp Milton. You won't be disappointed. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one.